Nintendo took 40 years to give us a Legend of Zelda movie. I made this in 5 days on a budget of $300, and it looks like a $300 million blockbuster. Please give me a break. It really doesn't. It just really doesn't. This is what happens when you let a machine steal someone's work and then call it art. This dude is like bragging about basically plagiarizing the movie and then putting it into Grok or Nano Banana or whatever and making a trailer that cost him about $300. So I want to talk about a little bit about this thread and like my reaction to it. Now this is the guy in question, viral AI ad man, CEO of generic AI, 300 million views, featured in Variety, Hollywood Reporter. He really loves to suck his own pee-pee, don't he? So he's here talking about how he made the trailer and he thinks it's so crazy that it's progressed this much per year. And I just don't get what the point of him making these is in the first place, because to show that it has any need, he has to like plagiarize first. Because what he did is he essentially took the real actors' faces from the upcoming movie without permission, which is, digital identity theft, traded on decades of stolen concept art, fan works, and Nintendo's designs. The story, generic rage monster shit that ignores Zelda's actual character, wisdom, compassion, not hatred gives you strength type shit, because obviously he's trying to do that weird trope that some dudes get into where they like, oh, she's a tortured sexy lady and she's gonna whatever the trope is, and she's gonna have hatred in her heart. And that's like, when you guys watch it with me, you guys will clearly see that like it's not Zelda. It's not the way Zelda presents herself ever, especially like emotionally. So like, I guess he just wants his own interpretation of what he thinks is cool, and it's the most boring shit too that he thinks is cool. It's gritty and dark and evil. And why do the characters change faces like every 5 minutes? Not even 5 minutes, but every time they're on screen they change. Like, it has constant shaky cam to hide that the AI can't do smooth, intentional cinematography. This dude is bragging about it. Like, replacing thousands of artists and writers, performers is like a flex. And it has this like another thing of like uncanny valley. Okay, so I can't show you guys the actual thing because, well, there isn't a trailer yet, but let me take off my thing here. I want to just show you guys a little bit of the scenery here. Like, this looks fantastic. The character designs are great. The outfits are great. It's giving the vibe of like on the countryside, like people would expect. And this Zelda is very pretty. I'm not a fan of the hair. I think the hair is too wild for Zelda, but it's just a nitpick. It really is just a nitpick. There's only a few pictures of it out today, as we know. I don't know if you guys remember, we already had this. You see this? This was 17 years ago as a joke. This was like, I don't know if this was official or not, but it was definitely a little bit of a funny thing. And this is definitely like in my heart. If you haven't seen this like trailer, you just go watch it. It's really good. It's really good. It's good for a joke. Everyone thought it was real because it took effort, but this guy, you know what I don't get? I don't get where they're like, oh my god, I spent this amount of money. I feel like there's a mental disconnect between AI bros and other people in the real world. Like, because these AI advocates are all over this saying, this is 100% AI generated and looks like a $300 million blockbuster. And not long before we have a platform for creator movies. Bye bye Netflix. Bro, you think I want to watch AI movies? I don't. And the guy named PJ, he laughs off his critics and he says he made it in his underwear or whatever that's supposed to mean. And it's like, from Instagram to Reddit, it's being shared as like proof that AI democratizes creativity. Low budget, which is, I don't really think $300 is low budget. I still think that's pretty expensive, because ain't this just supposed to be free? Ain't it supposed to be free? Fast turnaround, anyone can be a filmmaker. One post even calls it scary good despite it being a mess. Like, that's one of the comments that I saw. This dude is getting ratioed super hard in the comments because the public roasted this thing alive. It had like 9 million views or some shit like that, where people were doing like 4,000 replies, 2,000 quotes calling it a slop. And someone said the top quote was like, spent $300 to type some words into an AI and for it to spew out, good job on doing literally nothing. And no matter how much you prompt, you'll never be as good as art with passion. And I don't even know why he decided to do that with Nintendo's IP, because Nintendo's like really weird about doing shit with their shit. Like, you got to be super careful when you're making stuff that's Nintendo related, because this gritty, weird, like, it's weird. Like, this guy is like, oh well, I did it, but 90% of the work was like plagiarist, where he took where he took like identity theft of those two people and ran it through AI, and the AI did 90% of the work. They hyped the efficiency, 5 days versus 40 years, but they forgot the quality, the ethics, and the heart of it. And real filmmakers involve teams and scripts and actors and passion. This trailer is just a tech demo. It's like, it doesn't have a story. It just has explosions and weird tropes, and it's really hard for me to... The thing is every time they show a trailer like this, they're saying, well, look what I did with $300. It's like, okay, well, the only reason you're even able to do that is because you stole assets. So what are you really saying? You're saying, I stole a bunch of assets, look what I did with this shortcut. So I guess let's look at the trailer real quick, because, well, we gotta talk shit about it. All right, here we go. Let's look at the slop.
He said he'd return.
Like, this does not look like the girl. I don't know if you guys seen the girl, but I feel like AI is not able to keep a consistent... People say that they can keep a consistent character, but I find that that's not the case most of the time.
That he was searching for something.
I also... this outfit is wrong and the hair is wrong.
But now, I'm all alone. And I don't have his coach.
I just... You know what it feels like? It feels like this dude got inspired by the Dark Divinity trailer and was like, you know, I'm going to do that, but with Legend of Zelda, so it can be dark and edgy. I love dark and edgy. Everyone look. Kill me. And even like here, like I already watched this a little bit, but look, when these things jump down, they start like attacking nothing. Watch, look at this, watch. When her hand moves, you're gonna see a finger grow right about here. Watch. Woo! I don't like this because I feel that this is not Zelda. This is not Zelda. There's something... Zelda is gentle, but Zelda's not like... this says I'm a child. I'm like a baby. I need to be protected. And this isn't Zelda. And like, why is she crying when she kills the thing? Zelda knows it's the monster. And that's a different person. It's not even the same girl. And the hand here is like, god damn. For all this AI shit, you think that they keep saying, oh, well, we fixed hands. It's got hands fixed. No, don't. There's also something weird about this. I don't know what it is, but something seems like it doesn't... Okay, it's like her hand is deformed. Like, I know that she's supposed to be holding the bow, but it seems like her fingers are supposed to be curled, right? But instead they kind of just look like something, like it belongs on another creature, not on her. And this scene I feel is weird, and this is a lot of shaky cam weird shit, so you can't see what's going on, but they are like all over her body, which is like, I don't know. It's reading like that scene from that one anime. I can't remember. If I can remember the anime, I'll put it up. Goblin Slayer, that's what it was. It reads like the first episode of Goblin Slayer to me. And then there's like a different girl there,
Your hatred
a different girl here,
gives you strength.
and then they give him like a, it's almost like a Russian accent.
Please, find Link.
And that doesn't even sound like, you know what I mean? Like the voice doesn't sound like the person. This fight scene is really silly. And obviously, even though he took, oh yeah, and the shield is all fucked up. They took the likeness of the person in question and just changed him. I don't know why. And he keeps changing what he looks like in every scene. Like, see right there, he's not even wearing his armor anymore. And he's wearing different stuff here now. And it's weird here, it looks like he has the wrong hand. It's like he's got the wrong fingers on the wrong hand or something, I don't know. And it's like the wrong, what's it called? Wrong armor. Wrong armor was on him. Let me see, where was it? I think it was right, nope. This is a different person, obviously. Different hairstyle, different bow, different outfit. So dumb, so dumb. Is there anything after this? There's just gonna, oh yeah, here. Like, that is ugly as dog shit, dude. Ugly as dog shit. And in the thread, he's like, I ditched the bright Nintendo look for gritty, grounded reality. This dude, like, you know what I hate? Like, he clearly, some of these idiots have watched Game of Thrones, and they're like, we can't have a good high fantasy where it's cool and it's bright. No, we have to have it grim dark because that's cool, and I'm an edgy man. I map the specific beats and scenes of fear, ruin, rage, capture, confrontation. Like, these girls don't even look the same. That's supposed to be Link. And they all have the same standards. They all have the same face. Did you notice that? But I want to know what you guys think of this, like, this thing that AI bros do where they're like, I made a trailer and it cost me $500, and it's basically a plagiarist version of what would be the actual one, or they just plagiarize the original. I know I've been putting out a few videos this week, but there's just been too much going on. I can't not make it. Can't not do it. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming to my video today, and I really appreciate you. And please go over to my channel. Please go over and please subscribe to my channel. I am dying to get to 15K. I would love to get it by the end of the month. That 200 subscribers. Get it. Do it. Anyway, if you like AI, you don't like Zelda. How about that? Also, my Patreon, please go over there, and thank you for everyone who supports me on my Patreon. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.